Okay, now let's welcome former Dodger great James Loney. Once again, the Blue Crew poised for another successful postseason. And I know you still really wish you were playing, especially when you see how many wins they had this year.
Definitely. It's good to see you again, Jim.
Okay.
I mean, when you're out there in the postseason like that, you wake up every day is like that must-win feeling. Every day is that I got to take every pitch. And we're going to go into it, I think, looking strong against whoever it's the Brewers or the Nationals.
I like the way you say we, because once a Dodger, always a Dodger.
I'm still repping.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Clayton Kershaw, because it's no secret that he has struggled in the postseason, and sometimes people think it can be a mental thing.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, for him in the past, what I've noticed, and you see with a lot of pitchers, they kind of nibble around the strike zone. They're not attacking guys early on. And Kershaw's such a great pitcher, and he's got such a good mindset out there. You know, I think for him, it's attacking those spots early, trying to get those zones early in the game where he can nibble on later and try to get guys out like that.
And how about Cody Bellinger, a runaway winner for the National League's most valuable player?
I mean, I like Cody, but there's also a guy, Anthony Rendon, for the Nationals. He's my Houston boy right there. So I gotta rep for him a little bit. I mean, look at Cody though with the swagger right there, with the bat drop. So you know, I'm definitely a Bellinger fan. I mean, I think he does top Rendon at the end. And, you know, like, there's a great throw right there. I mean, not a lot of guys are going to make that throw from right field. So he's so dynamic. He does so many different things. So I'll definitely give it to him at the end.
And when you think about the Dodgers, they will play the winner of the wild card game between the Brewers and the Nationals. And speaking of the Nationals, my friend, they have their big three in the pitchers, and Max Scherzer, Steven Strasburg, and Patrick Corbin. Those, they can throw the heat.
I mean, all those guys are #1 starters, you know, really on any team. And the thing about Strasburg and Scherzer, they've been together for so long. They've been hungry for this. You know, I thought they were going to be in multiple World Series the last few years just with the type of team they had. But they got such a balanced team, too, up and down with their lineup. You got guys that you don't hear about a lot, like Trey Turner and Juan Soto. So I'm looking forward to a good series.
And in the postseason, it really is all about pitching.
Yeah, that's what it usually comes down to, especially in the bullpen. You know, you see a lot of guys in the bullpen. They don't. It's kind of like they don't get that vibe in the regular season. It's like maybe one out here, one out there, not that same inning that you always get during the season. So it's going to be interesting how they attack hitters in the postseason.
Now, if they face the Brewers, they are still a formidable club, even with the loss of slugger Christian Yelich to his injury.
Yeah, I mean, you got guys like you said, Braun right there, taking someone deep, and big guy Eric Thames, you know, big Hulk. I call him the Hulk, man. He actually lives out in Vegas by me. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. You know, I think Cody Bellinger is kind of that guy you look in the first round to do some damage. His dad, Clay, played. He had a 193 batting average, and Derek Jeter said Cody had a better swing, so he was right.
So he tries to knock it completely out of the bark, out of everything. He doesn't get cheated on his bats.
No, and I love his follow-through. I love his swing. I mean, just everything about him. It's so pretty, you know, and I like, you know, a lot of kids want to see, you know, him do well and see the Dodgers take it all the way.
You think this is the third time? Is the third time the charm?
I never like to be that guy because, I mean, the Nationals are hungry. The Brewers are hungry. These guys are hungry. They're not, you know, just sitting around saying these guys are going to beat us. So, you know, I think the pitching of the Nationals can keep them in the series if they make it.
It's going to be a lot of fun, that's for sure.